Hey guys, TinaGale here, and long time no see. So today I have a layout that I'm doing for PaperHOuse Productions. So this is their new Great Outdoors collection. So there's kind of three different themes that go along with this collection. There's one for like hunting, camping, fishing. So if you have outdoors pictures or things that you want to create with the great outdoors, then be sure to check this collection out. I will have links down below. You can hop over to their blog and I'll have a write-up with the layout today. But I decided I wanted to use this black and white polka dot for my background. I don't do a lot of really dark backgrounds like this, but I love the paper. It was kind of distressed. And the photos that I'm working with today are my husband and my daughter riding their bikes up over these big piles of gravel. And so that's the nice thing about when your dad does construction, and then we had remodeling going on around here, so we had all kinds of piles of dirt and gravel and different things, and so he always loves to play with the kids, so he would go out and make up different mounds so that they ride bikes and jump and do all of that. So those are the pictures I'm working with today. So just the gravel in the picture kind of reminded me of this background paper, so that's why I decided on it. And then I just wanted to put some different layers behind there, but since the photos were pretty neutral, there's a little bit of blue, but it's mainly just gray and browns. I wanted a pop of color, so I decided that orange plaid was a really nice complement against the blue and really made the photos pop, especially her because she's all in blue. And then I wanted a little bit of that wood grain showing, so I put a layer of it behind, and then I decided I needed just a little bit more to separate it from the background. And this paper is like a constellation paper. It's on a dark blue, it has the little white splatters. So I thought that was a nice barrier between the two to make it really pop. The other thing I decided was I wanted a little bit at the top and bottom, and I ended up just doing the top. So I took that paper that's kind of the photograph of the mountains and the sky, and then just cut it at an angle to put up at the top. And I just wanted something else up there. And like I said, I thought about putting something at the bottom, but then it ended up that I just didn't. I had enough things kind of carrying down. So you'll see when I get to the embellishments, I really had enough going without adding anything else. I did go ahead and ink everything up, and I distressed the edges just a little bit, just to rough it up and just kind of go along with the theme of the photos. When I decided to do this one, I turned it over and I saw that compass, and it was like, oh, I want that compass. So I rubbed the adhesive off and picked it up and just cut out around it. I'm going to fussy cut it to use as one of the embellishments. So with this collection, there's a sticker sheet and some dimensional stickers and different things like that. But I love to layer. If you watch me, you know I love to layer up lots of different pieces. So I really wanted something round to kind of break up all of the rectangles and the square shapes, just the straight edges. And so when I saw that compass, I thought it was perfect. And there's also a small compass on the sticker paper, so I go ahead and use both of them, and I think that's fine. I think it worked out good. So I've got all the mats done behind my photos. I'm going to put that on, and then that top, and then I'm going to start looking for embellishing. That was me trying to decide if I wanted just a little bit more color in that page, but I really thought it was just too much. This little piece here that was on the patterned paper says Born to be Wild. I fussy cut it thinking that I would kind of use it as my title at the bottom, and it kind of stays on the page for a little bit. I move it around different places. I thought also about putting the title and some big embellishments at the bottom in the center, but I end up changing my mind about that as well. These are the dimensional stickers, so there's like, probably at least 3, maybe 4 pop dots of layers on there, and I fell in love with it when I saw it, so I was pretty certain that's what I was going to use for my title, and I do. I end up leaving it there towards the center of those 2 photos. So here I'm just going through the sticker sheet, just pulling off different things that I could use, and I loved the banner that said Adventures, and I thought the tree, I would use it because there's trees on that layered sticker there that I'm going to use as my title. So I thought, well, if I have the little sticker tree, I can put it in another cluster to carry that out. And that larger banner, I hadn't even noticed it when I first looked at it, but when I was pulling them out, I thought that was perfect to add my journaling on. I don't need a whole lot of space, and so I just kind of pulled it down next to the title, and so that dictated where I was going to go ahead and do my embellishing. So I'm going to do it at the bottom, center to the right, and then the top right of the photos, and the top left of the top of the layout there. Then this sticker had two different little quotes on it, but I loved this on top of mountains because that's kind of what they're doing. They made up mountains and writing over them. And I thought I really needed something blue up at the top, so it has that dark blue that I used on the background paper of the layers. And then the compass has a dark blue on it. So that's why I chose it, and put the tree up there. And then I have that Born to Be Wild. That's where I switched out the one I fussy cut for one that was on the sticker sheet. So it's the same green, the same word, but I just needed something a little bit smaller. So that's why I went with a sticker to go over the compass there to kind of finish out that cluster. And then I felt like I really needed to bring the blue down to the bottom. So I had that small compass, and I decided to put that down in there, but I still wanted something else. So that Relax and Unwind is a little bit different blue, but I think it works. It pulls out her from the photo as well as just bringing blue. So it's a little bit different value of blue, but again, I think it works well. So I've pretty much decided on that top there that that's what I want on the blue. So I'm going to go ahead and commit and start adhering it down. And I just fuss around a little bit. I really wanted a few more embellishments. This is not quite as layered as what I normally do, but it really didn't need it. There was so much going on because I layered so many papers behind the photos. So if I had put very many more embellishments, or really any more embellishments, I think it would have just been overkill, just way, way too much. So I'm notorious for forgetting to ink everything, so I have to go back and sometimes ink it when it's already down. I pop dotted this little Born to Be Wild up so it would go up over the compass and kind of mimic the layered pieces on the title. And I'm pretty much done. That's going to be it. I'm going to add a few more small stickers that I find. There's a couple of little leaves, some stars. I'm going to get some twine and punch a little hole in that big compass and put my twine through it so that I can have some dimension and a little bit something different besides just paper on my layout. But again, that pretty much sums it up. My journaling's going to go right there. I'm going to also splatter. I used the navy Heidi Swap Color Shine and splattered around the embellishments just a bit. And this was, I'm just nitpicking. I pulled it down just a little bit, not much. Probably didn't make any difference at all, but I just felt like it needed to go down just a little bit. So here's some of the leaves, and I pop dotted, or they're actually on the layered sticker, so they already had the pop dots. And then the little pine cone on this side. So that just really, to me, finished it off. So I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to stop on over at the PaperHOuse blog to read the write-up and the links and all of that. And there'll also be links down below of this video for you if you'd like to check it out. Any of the products, again, it's camping and fishing and hunting, so all your guys stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to be back soon. I am working crazy amount of hours right now, so that's why you haven't seen me. And I don't really see an end in sight too soon, but you can still find me over at the Scrap Room doing their reveal videos, and here at PaperHOuse for the PaperHOuse blog. And then I will try to keep up with everything else. So I really appreciate, I've had people checking in on me and messaging me and checking to see if everything's okay because I haven't been online much. So I'm just working. I worked 50 hours this last week, and then I spend about 20 to 25 hours doing videos and things for different companies. And so just busy, busy, busy. But like I said, hopefully soon, within a month, it'll kind of calm down and maybe I can get back to it. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.